Hey you guys, what's up? It's Vikeejeah and it's time for my ride or die tag. So I was checking out the good old Jaclyn Hill, and she recently posted a challenge called the Ride or Die Challenge. And in this case, Ride or Die is what you cannot live without in your makeup arsenal. So although Jackie went ahead and kind of condensed her list, I'm gonna literally go through like everything, everything from primer to finishing spray and everything in between of my ride or dies. But I am going to make it as quick as possible and try to keep this under around 15 minutes. If that's good with you guys, then go ahead and grab a drink, maybe a little nosh. Try to keep it healthy. You know, we're gonna keep it slim and trim on my channel. I'm going to come back to you guys with the weight loss update very soon. You know, look out for that. And let's just jump right into it with primer. Step one, you guys know that I use it in every video. It's almost out. Can't wait to get the full size. As soon as this runs out, your girl will have the full size bottle. The mattifying one, it's my life. Honestly though, I tried the smoothing one and it's pretty cute too. Everyone who has tried the step one equalizers in the range that they have, because I've seen people use the radiance ones, I've seen people use the, you know, pore filler, the smoother, the mattifying, etc. They love it. I love this one. This bad boy takes care of the nose area where I get most oily. And so I will absolutely buy this again and again and again and again. This is my ride or die right here for primer. On to foundation. I am the absolute biggest fan of matte foundation. I try to get into like the skin-like finishes, but they usually end up looking at the very best radiant on me by midday. So I do tend to lean more towards mattifying foundations, and this one from Hourglass is my absolute favorite for two reasons. One, it's liquid to powder. It keeps me matte to tat, y'all. Like, even without a mattifying primer, this stuff keeps me matte. So it's amazing in that respect. It's oil free, so if you're an oily girl like myself, that is absolutely clutch. And this color is literally my skin in a bottle. So after that we have concealer, and I don't think I have used a different concealer besides this one since I got this one, and this is the Radiant Creamy Concealer. I have three colors. I have Cocoa, I have Amande or Amande, and I have Caramel. This is Caramel, and I have grown to depend on this one right here. Why? Because Amande is only slightly lighter than myself, so it's a very natural highlight, which I don't see the point in putting on my face. I'm just one of them girls who loves a good, you know, I want you to see the difference. So that's just how I get down. But this one is also kind of neutral, or neutral to cool on me, and I actually prefer that kind of highlight over a more golden looking highlight, which I think is very flattering on most women of color. But for me, I feel like after I put the powder on and all that, it just starts to look too yellow. So I like this, and then I like to use this setting powder, the next one, over it, which is Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, because it has a slight yellow tint to it. So I end up getting the best of both worlds with a neutral concealer, neutral to cool, and then a yellow tinted translucent powder. My ride or dies, this combo right here. I mean, tell me what you think, because I'm wearing it right now. After that, after, you know, I put on the concealer and everything, I'm just going to go in the order of the way I do things. I tend to start to set the face, and since we already set the under eyes, we're going to set the rest of my face with MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Deep. This is also a little golden, which is why I prefer my foundations to lean more towards warm neutral. So this is, and this stuff really goes a long way. As you can see, I've had it for maybe 3 months now, still going strong. I want to say that I will probably get another 4 months out of this. So very good investment. I think it's around 32 bucks or so, and it comes in a lot of skin tones. All right, so after I set my face, then I go ahead and bust out that bronzer, y'all. And this I use in every video, so you guys know this is my ride or die. This is the Bobbi Brown Bronzing Powder in Deep 4. I learned about this from Makeup Doll, and I think that this is probably the best bronzer I've ever used. I've tried the one from CoverGirl Queen. And I tried the bronzer from Sephora brand that actually ended up not even being a bronzer on me. It was literally my skin tone, y'all. So this one here is actually it's a little bit red, and I think it's a cool neutral, which is opposite of me, so it works to create a little bit of shadow, a little bit of warmth to the face. I am wearing it today as I wear it every time I put my makeup on. Really great investment. I want to say this is my absolute fave, and I don't think I'm really going to be looking for another bronzer, so ride or die for sure. And then after I bronze my face, I'll go ahead and bust on the blush, and nothing for me really beats Cola Pop Chic Pop blush from Clinique. I have a lot of blushes, at least in my opinion I do, and this is my favorite. I keep coming back to it. It is plum but a little bit warmer, and then a little bit of brown in there. Like, it's perfect. I know a lot of people really love Max Raisin. I wouldn't say it's an exact dupe necessarily, but it gives the same effect. So yeah, if you're ever in the market for a nice warm deep blush, this is the one. And this is my favorite everyday one. I'm starting to get into the whole do your contour as an everyday thing. I'm still not there yet, you guys. I did not contour today, but when I do contour, I'm leaning towards powder contour instead of liquid contour and then setting it. I like powder contour. This is my fave. This is Carob powder contour from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I do use the highlight sometimes if it's like a very formal event or something like that and I want to just give a little more brightness, but right here, this is the focus, you guys. This highlight, I'm sorry, this contour is awesome. It is a beautiful cool tone. It still has a little bit of warmth, so it doesn't give you like a muddy look. It really blends in with your bronzer. I just find it really perfect. And hey ladies, use it sparingly. Seriously, just a little dust, tap off the excess and build it up, because this stuff is very powerful. It's very, very, very pigmented. So that also means that if you are darker than myself, that you can still use this particular color and it would definitely show up on you. After we finish the face, then I tend to move on to the eyes. I don't know why I do that, but I do. I didn't do it today, but I'm learning. I'm learning to do my eyes first, but since I don't, next up is the new bean from JeahBaes Place, and this is a new fave. I used to be Anastasia Beverly Hills World Traveler palette, but since I have my transition shades in here now, I love this palette. I use this palette almost every time I do my makeup, you guys. I would repurchase this palette. It is affordable and these shadows are very good quality. I want to say they are comparable quality to Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadows. So here it is. This is a beautiful neutral palette for women of color. Beautiful neutral palette. It has just enough shimmers to give you versatility, and then it has all of your essentials, transition shades and crease colors. Everything else you can play around with. Use your imagination. You got your brow bone highlights and your tear duct highlights too. Like, let's talk about liner. So this is my favorite drugstore eye product. This is the Master Kajal from Maybelline, and this stuff is smooth, y'all. This glides right in the eye. I use it to tight line every time I do my makeup now. And the fact that you don't have to sharpen this, I think, also works for comfortability, because I'm a girl who has allergies and my eyes are extremely sensitive. So usually when I go to tight line with a pencil, for example, even if it's a gel pencil, even if it's really smooth, I tear up a little bit. But with this, I don't. Like, I could actually close my eyes and sweep it back and forth and it would get the job done. So I highly recommend this. It's about $6 to $7 at the very most. Affordable and effective. I think that I would happily purchase this again. I think that Maybelline does a really good job with certain products, and this is one of them. So along with affordable eyeliners, or that was Kajal, but along with affordable eyeliners, I want to give it up to Sephora brand for their liquid liner. This is their felt tip liquid liner pen. It's the 24-hour wear, and this is the classic line. They have another one that's a little bit finer if you are interested in a much finer wing, if you will. But yeah, this tip is very flexible. This product comes out very black, It's not the blackest, but it gets the job done for me. I'm not a big wing liner fan anyway, so you know, it just does what I need it to do. I usually use this to hide my lash band, so for that purpose it's very comfortable and easy. It glides on nicely and it's affordable. It's about $14. Next up, my favorite mascara, point blank and the period. It is NARS Audacious, because when it comes to preparing your upper lashes, especially for falsies, or just, you know, getting together a nice everyday look where you can see your lashes and they still look very real, I gotta give it up to this one, because look at that brush, y'all. It's all combs. If you look at it from this angle, it's kind of like a 6-point star. And these are very spiky plastic teeth on the mascara wand, and they separate, they kind of curl it just a little bit, and they give you a little bit of volume. It makes it look like you have very full natural lashes, but not in a way where people are trying to find out if they're false lashes or not. It just looks very natural, and that's why I love this product. All right, y'all, so moving on to the brows. Nothing gets it done like the Brow Wiz. Absolutely nothing. I'm cool on a brow gel every now and then, but most of the time I want my Brow Wiz. And I tried the definer and I didn't really love it for myself. I find that after you lose the shape of the initial shape of the product, you start to lose its effectiveness. So I'd much rather have the thin pencil and just kind of take my time filling in my brows to get a nice natural finish. It has a spoolie on the other end, and I love the color. This is ebony and it has a little bit of gray to it, so it's like off black. It's not totally black, which is the color of my hair. It's off black, so it's perfect. All right, so we're moving on to lips. We're gonna start with the lip liner, MAC Cork. If something doesn't work for my lips, like if it's too bright or too bold or whatever, then I can just go under it with my cork and blend it in, and I'm good to go. That's great for nude lips, ladies of color. Also, this is just great for anything. Like this, literally, it's just close enough to my skin tone to work. It's not my skin tone, it's a little bit darker, which I actually prefer. And it makes any lipstick work for me, so that's why this is my favorite lip liner. And yes, I already repurchased. It's not even halfway done. I already repurchased. So lipstick, regular lipstick, that is tube lipstick, that is Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche. You already knew what it was before I even said it. These are fairly new, but I have to say, formula wise, these are my ride or dies. The colors are fantastic. The pigmentation is insanity. You have to try these if you have not tried them yet. The pigmentation is on point. I'm going to swatch it for you. This is a Gazpacho, which y'all know is like my absolute favorite red of life. That was one swipe. Y'all saw me do it. Pigmentation is on point. They last throughout the day with minimal reapplication. And they're very moisturizing. They smell great. They're slightly mentholated, so they give you a little bit of plumping effect, just a teeny bit. It's not it's not a plumping lipstick, but you feel that little bit of tingle because of the citrus in there, and that preserves the lip product. It's very natural as well. It's another reason I really like this product, and I would absolutely purchase these over and over and over again. They're just fantastic lip products. Honestly, as far as tube lipsticks go, I could seriously just have these and be good. Now let's get into liquid lipstick. I bet y'all thought one of these was gonna be, my liquid lipstick choice was gonna be Anastasia Beverly Hills, but it's actually ColourPop, and it's for a sentimental reason. ColourPop was my first liquid lipstick product ever. And it's so much so that you can barely even read the letters, like the label on here. It's almost completely rubbed off. And this color is Chili Chili. This is one of the best nudes for women of color. This is a fantastic nude, you guys. It has just enough pink in it. It's got a little mauve action in there as well. Very on trend. I want to say that Chili Chili, which I wore on my wedding day, Chili Chili is in my top 5 for the 20 plus ultra matte liquid lipsticks that I own in terms of color. I chose it for this ride or die because even if the other ones were gone, as long as I got Chili Chili, I'm cool. Like, it used to be Kapow, but Chili Chili has edged it out just because it's a little bit deeper, and it's quite sexy. And for lip gloss, y'all already know what it is. Come on, you knew it was Anastasia Beverly Hills. And it's sepia specifically because this color is phenomenal. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this color. I know I didn't swatch Chili Chili, but I feel like most people have seen it, and I already have swatch videos for it. These are just the most pigmented lip glosses. Smooth, not ridiculous in terms of stickiness. They're not sticky at all in my opinion, but they do stick to your lips really beautifully. And the color, like, these are almost like glossy lipsticks. They are so pigmented, and they're not crazy expensive either. I want to say they're like 16 bucks. Not bad considering the quality of the product. A little goes a long way. You don't have to reapply a lot throughout the day. It's really, really good. Finally, to finish off the face, my ride or die setting spray is Urban Decay De-Slick Oil Control Setting Spray. When I tell y'all I'm on my like 3rd bottle of this, like, for me, some people say this doesn't work for their oily skin. I believe it does. I think it works great in tandem with all of your oil control products, and I feel like it's just really dope. It even says on here it's oil-free, paraben-free, temperature-controlled technology. So even it controls sweat as well. It's not just oil, it controls sweat. So personally, when I spray this on, right, and I'm going out, let's say I'm going to the club, so I'm going to dance, I'm going to drink, and I definitely sweat when I drink, right? So let's say that I have busted a sweat, busted a move, and all this stuff, and then I go to the bathroom and pat my face down, right? You just lay the paper towel over your face, all that, blot a little bit, and you look brand new. None of your makeup has moved. None of it has moved. And that has a lot to do with this setting spray. So it's not like I have to have it. Even if it's just a travel size to take with me, I have to have it. So yeah, that's my ride or die for sure. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this ROD tag, and if you did, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to check out the description box. I will have everything listed for you. I will also have my nominees, or my tagged individuals, so do check out the description box, to see if you have been tagged. And even if you haven't, you guys, this is Jaclyn Hill's tag, so go ahead and do it and tag her, let her know. And yeah, I hope you guys will subscribe if you haven't already. The JeahBaes are the best baes on YouTube, so do go ahead and subscribe. The red button somewhere over here will be waiting for you. And and so will I. I'll be waiting for you guys in the next video. I post twice a week, Tuesday and Saturday, so be sure to check me out, and I will see you next time. Mwah.